Alright, so I'm gonna try the cheese bread I made. I don't think it's good, but like, let's find out. I'm gonna get a little piece because I don't really know how I'm gonna eat the whole thing, like a whole chunk. So, hold on, bro. Alright. Actually not that bad. Wow. Oh wow. It's actually not that bad.
Okay, so I've set my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and what I've done so far is I've decored these apples, and then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of brown sugar in each of these apples. So I'll take a picture of the end result of this first step. Now that I put the brown sugar in my apples, I'm gonna stick whole cloves into my orange and bake it with the apples. Okay, so now that I put my orange with cloves in the center of my apples, I'm going to add a little bit of water, and then I'm going to throw these in the oven for 45 minutes. Okay, so now that the apples are finished, I'm going to place them over here, and I'm going to add these in the pot with my apple cider that I've already made, I bought. And then I'm going to cut that orange in half and then throw all my other ingredients, which are like just cinnamon sticks and sugar in, and I'll show you how that step goes. So I took it off the heat because it started to boil, and I let it cool for a little bit, but I prefer to strain my fruit from my cider. So I strained it, and now I'm gonna take this and like save it for later. And then we're going to put this in this container, and we'll show you what it looks like at the very end. Okay, so now I've separated that stuff from this cider, and so I'm going to pour it in here and put it in the refrigerator.
Yay.
I made a pear pie. My first step was to peel and slice the pears. I put the pear skins and the cores in a pot with water and nutmeg. I put the pear slices, cut into bite-sized pieces, into another bowl with lemon juice and chopped lemon skin. I then boiled my pear skin with nutmeg and water and drained it. I used the water I drained and sugar to start forming a syrup filling. I had to keep mixing in order for the filling not to become candy-like instead of syrup-like. This took a while. I then buttered my pie mold to prepare for my puff pastry crust. To prepare my puff pastry, I floured my surface and rolled out my dough. I then placed my pie dough in my pie mold and added my filling. I mixed sugar into my pears and lemon and placed it in my pie mold. I then placed whole cloves in my filling and poured my syrup over everything. I then draped my other puff pastry over the filling as a top and cut extra dough off for decorations. I made an egg wash with an egg and some water to brush over my pie top. I then began to roll out my extra dough to cut out shapes for decoration. I cut out 2 angels, a star, and a pumpkin as a Halloween-themed nativity scene. Here I am crimping the edges and placing my pie in the oven. Here is the finished product.
Actually has a good flavor.
Crust is good.
Very strong. This has a nice flavor to it though.
Flaky.